What's going on, everybody? It's Park Visions, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about a revamp Busch Gardens Williamsburg is doing with one of their classics. And yes, I'm talking about Loch Ness Monster. Busch Gardens Williamsburg is doing a revamp with Loch Ness Monster, now being called Loch Ness Monster: The Legend Lives On. So in this video, we're going to be talking about all the information, everything you need to know about the Loch Ness Monster: Legend Lives On. Before we start, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications, because you don't want to miss out on all the updates on Loch Ness Monster Legend Lives On, all the SeaWorld editions, and all the updates going on for 2024. You don't want to miss it here on Park Visions. So yeah, definitely turn on post notifications, subscribe, and enough talking. Let's jump straight into the video. I'm going to be showing you guys some things that, are new about Loch Ness Monster, and pinpoint some parts that are important about Loch Ness Monster, and then talk about it. Just trying to give you guys as much info as possible about this new revamp in 2024. So here's a little video for the revamp, but we're gonna get straight into the details. So here we go. Loch Ness Monster: The Legend Lives On in 2024. The world's first interlocking loop coaster celebrates 46 years as Busch Gardens' most iconic attraction with a full restoration in 2024, including all new thematic and experiential elements. In the year 564, the mythical Loch Ness Monster is believed to have been the first spotted in the Highlands of Scotland. Centuries later, in 1978, the Loch Ness Monster came alive in Busch Gardens Williamsburg in the form of a coaster so original and iconic that it became a registered landmark. Now in 2024, the Loch Ness Monster will resurface as fully restored experience loaded with all new thrilling elements, dramatic storytelling, and innovative effects as it takes riders on a journey through the Scottish terrain via Nesley's newly refurbished signature steel track. The venture begins with an enhanced queue experience featuring new storytelling elements, and the quest continues during the lift hill climb, guided an all-new soundtrack created with Loch Ness Monster while braving the first drop. Catch a glimpse of something mysterious lurking under the water after plummeting over 100 feet. Race towards the two of the interlocking vertical loops, traveling up to 60 miles per hour. Next, thrilling seekers emerge into a spiraling tunnel, traveling on a helix and coming face to face with the monster in a shadowy cave lair. Continually rated with a favorite by park guests, this classic interlocking double looping steel coaster opened in 1978 and is a registered landmark with the American Coaster Enthusiast Organization. So now we're gonna pinpoint some things about this whole two little paragraphs, for summaries if you want to call them. So obviously, pinpoint this. This has been open for 46 years and one of the most iconic coasters at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And like I said, it will receive a full restoration in 2024. And here, all new thematic and experiential elements. Now, what they mean by this is it will have new elements, and I will tell you guys what the elements are as we go through the second little part. And then thematic elements. There's some things that there's some new things that you guys will probably like about this restoration that is pretty amazing. So here we go. Now going with the experiential elements. Here we go, right here. All new thrilling elements, dramatic storytelling, innovative effects as it takes riders through the journey through the Scottish terrain. Nesley's newly refurbished steel track. Yes. So first thing to pinpoint right here, newly refurbished steel track. Yes, Busch Gardens Williamsburg is refurbishing some of Nesley's track, 900 feet. They are refurbishing 900 feet of Nesley's track. We don't know which section, but we just know that they're refurbishing 900 feet of Nesley's track. So that's one thing to pinpoint. Also, here we go. Queue. Loch Ness Monster will have a new queue. If you guys know, Loch Ness Monster's queue now. We will have a new queue when this thing opens with storytelling elements. Now, what it's probably gonna do is this queue is probably gonna have like paintings, pictures, little videos playing of like Loch Ness Monster's iconic journey to the landmark. And then also probably when you get into the building, probably just how like Dark Coaster does it, before you get into the queue line. Well, I said before. Well, as you're in the queue line and before you get on the coaster, they show a little video. And what they're probably gonna do is they're probably gonna show the Legend Lives On video, the one that's at the top. So that's probably what BGW is gonna do. And one thing I'm amazing about is this right here. Now, Loch Ness Monster will have a Q. I said Q. We'll have a lift hill soundtrack now. If we know all you hear going up the lift hill is just chain lifts, like just clicking of the aero train lifts. So it's amazing that they're gonna have some newly soundtrack, and we're gonna have something to like absolutely grasp our attention with when before getting to experience Nezzy's revamp before hitting that drop, which is pretty amazing. I can't wait to see what soundtrack they go with. It's probably gonna be cool because Busch Gardens Williamsburg does have some cool soundtracks, so I'm pretty excited to see that soundtrack. Now also let's pinpoint this here. While braving the first drop, catch a glimpse of something mysterious lurking under the water. Now, this right here, I think there's gonna be some type of effect. Like, there's gonna be some type of effect where there's gonna be like a Loch Ness monster coming out of the water as you're going down the first drop. And what I did here is that they might have like a audio comm of saying welcome, face your fears on Loch Ness Monster, the legend lives on. Something around that line. Enjoy your ride on Loch Ness Monster, the legend lives on. Something like that audio comm while you're going down the first drop while the Loch Ness Monster emerges out of the water is gonna be like a little like element, like a little thematic effect. It's not gonna be really a real like Loch Ness Monster, but it's gonna be like a little effect of like a element popping out of the water. That's the Loch Ness Monster while going to first drop. And if they do that with an audio comm, that's probably gonna be so amazing. So yeah. Obviously you have your two interlocking loops. That's gonna be amazing. The tunnel is still gonna be the same, the dark tunnel. What I think they might do is I think they might put like a little scene in the tunnel, like the helix into the tunnel. I think they're gonna put like scenes in there with like visuals, because they did say that they're gonna be doing audio visuals. So I think the newly refurbished tunnel will have audio visuals with some audio behind the visuals that you see in the tunnel, which is gonna be pretty cool as well. Because they did say they're going to do audio visuals, but we don't know where exactly they're going to be doing it. If we had to guess, they're probably going to do it in the Helix Tunnel, which is pretty cool. And yeah. So that's pretty it. And then, so down here, one thing I want to talk about is this. After 4.5 decades of operation, the original Loch Ness Monster will close to the public on Tuesday, October 31st. Members will have exclusive last to ride access for one final weekend on November 5th and November 4th and 5th, in addition to being the first to ride the reimagined Loch Ness Monster Legend Lives On when it opens in 2024. So this is what I want to talk about, pinpoint real quick. Loch Ness Monster will close on October 31st. So if you haven't ridden Loch Ness Monster yet, or you're wanting to ride Loch Ness Monster, definitely get to it before Tuesday, October 31st. Because it will be closing for the season, so the team can get into the process of the revamp and all of that with the newly track, the visuals and all that to get it ready for next season. So yeah, and then also members, you have until November 4th and 5th to get your last rides on Loch Ness Monster. I think that's pretty cool that they're extending it for members. That's pretty cool. I will probably be there too to ride it for the last time on November 4th and 5th. So that'll be pretty cool as well. And then obviously you'll be the first to ride Loch Ness Monster, the legend lives on. So yeah, definitely become a membership if you want to be a part of these two things, the last to ride on November 4th and 5th, and be the first to experience the Loch Ness Monster legend lives on. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm very happy for this park. This is something they needed. Instead of doing like making a new coaster, I'm glad that they're taking care of a classic, because I seen that everybody says that this is their favorite classic. One of their first coasters they ridden. This is everybody's like favorite classic of all time. Some people say this is their favorite coaster that they first ridden. So yeah, it's pretty exciting that they're taking care of a classic and restoring it after um 46 years. So this is gonna be amazing. I can't wait to experience this coaster. With all the elements, the newly queue line, the audio com, the soundtrack, the elements, and all the newly stuff for Loch Ness Monster. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos on Loch Ness Monster: The Legend Lives On as we move through the process. I will be doing updates on this, so stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss out because I'm gonna be having a lot of updates for a lot of these new coasters. So if you want to stay tuned with that, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And yeah, that's all the info you have to know and all the pinpoints you have to know about Loch Ness Monster this year. And yeah, let me know in the comment section how happy and how excited are you for this revamp of a classic at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for more videos. And as always, I'll catch y'all in the next one.